Bump your head if you're tired of it. Bump your head if you got your own grip. Bump your head if you got a new man. Bump your head if you're doing the best you can. Bump your head if you're tired of it. Bump your head.
I know y'all bumping your head. This is Sheryl Boyd, y'all. And I got Sheryl live with me. What's up, baby?
Hi.
She said, hi, I'm here. She's an hour ahead of us, y'all. She's kicking it with us an hour ahead of time. That's how we do it. So, you guys, Sheryl Boyd, live right here. You guys have heard Bump Your Head. I'm going to keep it going in the background so y'all can just get that in your, mind frame. We're going to go into some more of her music. Sheryl, how are you doing? You doing good? You doing good? You ready for this interview?
Yeah, I am. I feel well rested now.
Good. We're not going to tell the listeners. They ain't got to know. It's hard to kick it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to kick it. You got to get your rest on, mama. So we're going to talk about you because obviously you're on the show, but a lot of people might not know who you are. I discovered you through an email, and mad love out to all the networkers out there that push all the new music, old music, whatever, just so we DJs can really help you as artists be out there and push your name. And when I came across you, it was Bump Your Head. This is the song you have featured right now, and we're listening to in the background. And then I looked you up on YouTube, mama, and I was like, man, I really want to hear her vocals. Girl, you blew me away, and we're going to bless the mic with everyone listening in a little bit with that music. But enough with me talking. I'm ready for you to talk. I'm ready for you to bless my mic. So tell us where you from. Where are you from originally?
I am originally from Andrews, South Carolina.
South Carolina. What's going on in South Carolina? I hear everything happening in North Carolina. What's happening in the South Side?
South Carolina, the area that I'm from is a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
It's near, I'll say 2 key points. Charleston, South Carolina, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Nice.
So it's in the Georgetown County district.
It's a beautiful area there.
Yeah, it is. Very, very. We have a lot of tourists that come through, like Charleston and then Myrtle Beach. And then everybody comes down for, like, Black Bikers.
Nice.
Or, during the summertime to go to the water.
Right.
But there's not too much going on in South Carolina. We have a lot of talent down there, though.
Well, of course. We listen to it right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're originally from South Carolina, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
And where does your passion come from? When did you decide, like, this is what I want to do with my life? I want to be an artist. I want to sing and bless the mic. When did that come real to you?
Ever since I was little. I think I was probably about 7 years old. I was brought up watching, like, BB and CeCe Winans.
Nice.
So ever since I saw that, and then I fell in love with The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston.
Say that.
Then I got introduced to Mariah Carey. And then before that, I just stood in the bathroom mirror and act like I was on stage and just singing.
I was just going to ask you, did you used to use your brush, and just get down in the mirror and you know what I'm saying? We've all done it.
Yeah.
And look, your dream come true. All that see, that's called practice. That's, practicing that mirror, getting ready for that stage. I love it. Totally love it. And then the icons that you talked about, what a beautiful thing, because they're all superstars, and you have that old school feel in your voice and your music. You're real classic R&B to me. You're real classic, and I love that about you right now. Let's talk about what you got going on currently.
Well, right now we just released it. My second single called Bump Your Head. The first one was called The Way I Feel, written and produced by DOA.
Okay.
And the second one is produced by Dennis Bettis, Martin Cosby, and AJ Alexander.
All right.
Yeah, Ralph Stacey.
Ralph Stacey. And look, there's AJ Alexander in the background. He's just patiently. You go, AJ. We're gonna
Yeah, the wrong credit to the wrong producer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And Ralph Stacey, Martin Cosby, he produced it Stormy Monday. So we're pushing that, and we're doing a couple of festivals in South Carolina, and I'll be opening up for Will Downing and Angela Winbush and Anthony Davis, and also I will be opening up for Anthony Hamilton and Mint Condition.
Nice.
Shout out to Ron Pogue for making a lot of these shows happen.
Right.
And that's pretty much where I'm at.
And
and I'm working on my album.
I was just going to say, and when is your album coming? Do you have an album? Because you have all these singles, which is beautiful. We get to hear you blessing the airwaves, blessing the mic, and blessing YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So what's up with the album?
The album is coming to a close. We're still working on a couple more songs. But for the most part, it's pretty much done.
Nice. So we're going to come back and talk to you. We're going to go into Stormy Monday. And we got a good understanding of where you're from, kind of what you got going on in the mix. And we're going to come back and talk a little bit about more of your passions and get to know you just a little bit better. But we're going to go into Stormy Monday. And give me a rundown in our audience about Stormy Monday and what this song is about and what it means to you.
Well, Stormy Monday, okay, this is the song that was produced by Martin Cosby, AJ Alexander, and Dennis Bettis. This is pretty much like, what can I say? It was written by Cord Barnes, and it's a breakup song, but it's like, you know, you're indecisive. The relationship isn't good for you, but it's like, it's just something that just won't go away.
Right.
So
something everyone can kind of relate to is what you're saying.
Yeah, everyone can relate to it.
Okay.
And kind of interpret it in your own way.
All right. Well, let's go into it. Let's let the people listen to it, y'all. This is called Stormy Monday. Sheryl Boyd, y'all keep it locked right here. This is the Kick It Session.
The end turned to beginning of my weaknesses. All I feel, tell me it's real. What we had, 'cause I want it back, and I want it so bad. Still loving you has me feeling so sad, 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 just like us. Stormy Monday. Said I'm trying with all my might, 'cause I know I gotta get my mind right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring a wind that blows, and it's all so cold. When my eyes they rain, blossoms fed with pain, I'm growing again. Is a rose by any other name. I'm a bouquet, seasons that came, covered with babe, the dues that I pay. Guess it's just a thing that I gotta go through, and it feels just like stormy, stormy, and the rain falls down. Trying with all my might, 'cause I know I gotta get my mind right. Bring a wind that blows, and it's all so cold, cold. Friday should have been a high day. Saturday should have caught a matinee. Sunday should have been a fun day, but instead it skips right to Monday. Yeah. Weatherman, what you had planned ain't come to pass, and all of my skies are overcast. But my present turned past, and my future comes back. It's a stormy Monday, a stormy Monday. Oh, and the rain falls down on me.
Oh my gosh, Sheryl, I definitely can relate to that song. I think my whole listening audience can. That is beautiful, and it shows that ballad side of you. I'm digging that. I'm definitely digging that. Are you there?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it
Right here.
too. I love it too. We were talking in the break, and we definitely want to keep talking about what you have going on presently. So we talked about where you're from for all those just tuning in. South Carolina originally. Are you in Atlanta now? Do you live there? Or are you still in South Carolina?
Yeah, well, I'm back and forth in between Georgia and in South Carolina.
Okay, so you got two homes going on right now. So do you record in Atlanta, or you record in both? Is that where you record? Okay, cool.
In Atlanta.
And then that's where that's where AJ's at as well, right? In Atlanta.
Yep. That's
Alexander.
where it is.
Okay, cool. So we were talking about your passions, your love for music. You were a little girl. This is what you've always wanted to do. Obviously, we love Bump Your Head.
That's I guess you can say, the street single that we're really pushing right now. And really it's just like, a female anthem, a really positive song. And it was produced by Ralph Stacey and Dennis Bettis, who pretty much produced my whole album so far as like vocal. He's really dope. And by AJ Alexander.
Nice, very nice. And then we're going to go into the next song is The Way I Feel. And you were saying that earlier. You said that's something that was one of the first songs you launched, correct?
Yeah,
okay.
The Way I Feel was the very first song that I launched. And that song was produced by DOA.
And then...
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And written by DOA and Sinead Ross.
Okay. And on that song, I got a little information that was kind of leaked in my ear that song you're going to relaunch into the contemporary adult music group, for the grown and sexy. You know what I'm saying? I hear you're going to relaunch that one. Nice. And I love that one. In fact, I said that earlier in our interview, Bump Your Head. And then I did a little more research about you. And then the way I Feel, that's the one that I just really got excited because I got to hear your vocals. And I'm excited to play it for my listening audience. I'm real excited. But we're going to go into that song next. But I want you to talk about your, what is in the future for you right now? Because we talked about your album. That's going to be, do you know when that's going to launch?
No, I'm not sure.
Is that going to be this year?
But hopefully sometime this summer.
Okay, bet. So
we're going for a June release.
June release? Nice. So that's coming up real soon. So we're working on a June release. And then when does your touring start? Because you're going to be opening for all these artists you were talking about. When does that start for you?
That actually starts April the 6th.
Okay. And who have you opened for already currently? Because I see you doing a lot. I see you all over the internet right now doing a lot. So give me a rundown of some of the people that you've opened for already.
I've opened for Boys Men, Fantasia, Joe, Keith Sweat, Faith Evans, Fat Joe. I worked with Tyler Perry, singing background.
Nice. Look, you just kind of snuck that in. I work with Tyler Perry, background, like that's girl, work that.
I guess that's a part of accomplishment.
That is a huge accomplishment. You got a beautiful resume. Yes, I love it. Yeah. Definitely. Tell us some of your passions and what you want to see in your future happen for you. Like, give us some of your ambitions and goals.
Basically, I would like to be legendary. A legendary singer, and just put good music out, and just be a good person, and just be the best that I can be.
Yes.
So that's pretty much, those are my goals.
I love
and that's what success is to me.
And you know what you said? You said to be the best I can be. If you be the best you can be, then you've done everything you can. So may I live up to you to having that goal in your life. And that is really encouraging and inspiring to all my listening audience. We talk a lot about being positive on this show. Tell us about The Way I Feel.
The way I feel is, I guess I'm speaking for other females, and